bump, sweep. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, where I'm sitting up off of my back onto my butt, and maybe I've created this angle from Lee's head, so now I'm around his head. I could attack the guillotine choke, hip bumps. If he's hugging around your waist or trying to shut you down, my right arm, the arm that's on top, is going to grab the tricep. Now, the mistake most people make with these hip bump sweeps is they try to twist too early, too soon. They try to make it a twisting sweep. It's called a hip bump for a reason. From here, I'm going to put my weight into my feet, my weight into my hand, and I'm going to throw my hips up into lead. Notice how my butt comes right off the mat. So I want to throw my hips and bump him with that. Hup. And then I turn the corner. Higher you can bump your hips into them before you step around and turn that corner, the easier your hip bump is going to be. Now let's talk about this. Countering the hip bump is a back take. This is a really easy back take for Lee. So if my hips stay low and I try turning, look at what just happened. He took my back. So I need to make it that when I'm in this position, this leg, if my right hand's grabbing the tricep, my right knee is pinching into his hip. And when I throw my hips up, go ahead, climb over my leg. Nope. Not going to happen.
In fact, as I start to get light on that leg to climb over.
Boom. There's my hip bump.
Yep.
So the next time you go to do a hip bump them. Makes sense, right, Lee?
Yeah, starting to. Or I would have a problem with when I go to do the hip bump. When I do that movement, I haven't really taken away their base. I bump them, but they're just kind of like, whoop, you know?
Yeah.
So again, you have to get high. You have to pinch that leg.
Now, from this position, what do you want to do?
Probably want to.
Yeah. If you're ever in this position from your standpoint, you're going to want to put me back on the mat and put your weight on me. Yeah, that's right. You're going to want this to happen. Yeah, that's right. Before that happens, go ahead, do that.
No. But yeah, this knee wasn't even on the mat.
So a fundamental thing to do from your guard anywhere is always this.
Right.
This is a guard fundamental. If I'm working any type of a guard, my knees are always going to be pinching.
Always.
I'm never going to go like this and give you free guard passes. That's right. So my knees always have to be pinching anyways. So if I get to this position, pinch these knees, push your hips up into them. See how I'm almost pushing you backwards?
Yes.
See how when I bump my hips into you, I don't bump you up.
No,
I'm not lifting you, I'm pushing you. So when I bump my hips into you, it's going boom.
Yeah, your hips come up at an angle into me. It's not a forklift straight up.
No, I'm not going to lift you. I want to bump you.
You want to come underneath and
right? Just like I'm pushing you.
Yeah. Angles.
There was a light bulb for you.
Yeah.
Right? So when I bump my hips up into you, my goal is to push you backwards.
Yeah.
See how I'm sitting you up?
Already I'm starting to come back from my knees to my feet.
Now, the rotation is easy. All right, guys. Get up to your hand. Trap the tricep. Pinch your knees into their hips. Now my hip bump motion starts by pushing my hips up into him and pushing him backwards. Now all I have to do is turn that corner and front mount. There you go, guys. Another sweep off of my blue belt curriculum, the hip bump sweep. The next time you find yourself in a position to hip bump somebody, remember the name of the sweep: hip bump. Bump them with your hips. Don't try to turn them left or right. Bump them back first and then turn them. Trust me, your hip bump will get better. Right, Lee?
Yeah, it seems like there's no way to stop it.
Give it a try, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Lee.
Thanks, sir.
You bet.
Okay.
So, for this point in time, pinch, drive.
And then.
Now, when I go to turn the corner, both of my knees turn.
Oh, okay.
You felt that?
Yes.
So, when I'm controlling you, I'm going like this. When I'm sweeping you, watch my knees.
Okay. They stay parallel to each other. They go.
I have to turn. Turning you with just my arm may not be enough.
And it's not
depending
just
on the
kicking
size.
that leg over. There's a twisting. It's
That's
like
right. So it's 1, 2.
think of their hips as the lid of a jar. You got to pinch it and turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a twist off beer bottle.
There you go. Beer ball.